Today, December 27th, we will suffer. Truly, you and me together. Loudon / New Hampshire. New Hampshire. I'd rather just be in London. Someone take me to London. Replace the O with an N and get me to London, please. Because this track is going to absolutely, unequivocally suck to levels that you cannot even imagine. To 2006 D-Generation X suck it levels is how bad this is going to suck. We have a not that big of a gap. We are 2039, Ryan Newman's 2049, but we are looking to the cutoff line of P12, which is Jimmy Johnson, is 2029. So we only have 10 points on 12th place. And then there's a bunch of drivers, 34, 38, 39, 39, 32. Gordon and Dale Earnhardt Jr., who often run well, are 2006 and 2009, so they should get more points as well. Meanwhile, we are going to absolutely suffer at New Hampshire. You guys know how this is. We're not gonna do great on green flag pit stops. We're not gonna do great when it comes to fuel mileage. We're not gonna do great in any aspect of this race, of this car. The last time we went to Loudon, it was a 41st place finish. The last time we went to Dover, it was a 43rd place finish. Those are the next two races, and we are in true danger, honestly, of not making it. If I was more competent and not stupid, we should have gotten a top 5 finish at Chicagoland, but of course not. I was not able to get that done. If we can get to the next round, Kansas, Charlotte, Talladega, that seems like an easy round for us. Martinsville, Texas, Phoenix, again, I feel like we can definitely get into the Final Four from there. And then Homestead, which we've never been to, we don't know how that will be. But it's really this first round that is the weakness for us, for the underfunded dream. We're bringing out the Chevy paint scheme, which we didn't run before at the first New Hampshire race. We have the refurbished everything. We can't change anything. We have one car, one part for every single race this season. It is what it is. I want to give a shout out to all the Patreon members. As always, for supporting the channel. Thank you guys so much for your support. You guys are the absolute best, and hopefully by the end, I've done a race here. What do you mean player offline stats 0? I literally did a race not that long ago. It's gonna be 90 laps times 3 wear times 3 fuel, cautions on, difficulties at 100%, and we are absolutely going to suffer. I'm ready to suffer. Let's do this. All right, that's the best I can do. 2850. We're just gonna, you know, as is, probably qualify 30th or something. 26, not that terrible. So we know how this car is going to handle. It's gonna be tight. It's not really gonna be much where you do this. But guys, I promise you one thing. I promise you one thing. I'm in the right mindset today. I've worked mentally to get myself in the right mindset. That is what we are doing today. I prepared myself to just suffer for 90 laps. I've prepared 100% to suffer as much as necessary. Let's put the custom race setup in the car. We're going to edit the setup a little bit because I want to make some changes right off the bat. Brake bias is already at 53. That's good. Tire pressure is where I want them to be. Go a little bit further down on the wedge, and I'm going to go a little bit up on the track bar and just make those changes. Again, I don't like messing. If I make the whole setup, like change bump and rebounds, ride height, springs, and everything, it becomes kind of like detrimental to the point of the series, is that you're supposed to be an underfunded team. So I don't want to like fully blow out a setup there. So that is what we are running, and we just got to suffer, guys. We got to suffer. Mike Joy, Darrell Waltrip with the call. We do not care, honestly. Thank you guys. Get out of here, because it's all about suffering today. We're going to go to the back. We're going to go to last place. There's nothing we can do about it. Remember, they're going to be able to roll the center of the corner so much better than us. There's truly nothing we can do. So we just got to, honestly, just kind of hope for cautions. If we can come out with like a top 20 finish somehow with cautions, that would be ideal. But we can't get a caution like right away. And there we go. I'm already getting hit from behind and hit from the left side. And to the back we go. We're not even going to fight this that much. I'm just trying to stay out of trouble here. All right, now we're going to go to the bottom and just keep watching everyone around. To the bottom lane we go. Again, not trying to do anything. You can see the center of the corner is where we will suffer. There's just nothing I can do about that. There's literally nothing I can do. It is what it is. We make it through one lap. Let's see if we can make it through another lap. We're going to go back to the bottom lane. Block this and then just park it, because there's just truly nothing else I can do. And it's kind of working right now. There we go. Okay. This is a much better start than the first New Hampshire race, I will say that. Wow, this is really working. Lap 3, and I haven't really fallen back to last. We're holding that second line. I'm just parking the car in the center of the corner because that's how I have to drive it. But we're just parking it right here so that way they can't get underneath us. And then just keeping an eye on wall trip. Can't get above us and everything. And this is exactly what we need. Let's just stay like this. The second they go like too wide behind us, it's not ideal. So we got to keep an eye on Danica here. We move. I think that was Gillen right out of the way. Danica's looking low, but it's fine because we have a little bit of drive up off the corner. I made the car looser, so it's working there. 4 laps in, we're still in the top 30. That's truly a miracle. And now again, Waltrip is going to gain a low. There's a little bit of a tap to Truex. We're giving a little bit of bump and runs here. I'm not trying to pass him right now. I'm trying to keep Waltrip behind. All right, this is going to be very important here. I have to clear Waltrip. Ooh, boy. All right, drive it in. We're going to park it in the second lane. Park it, park it, park it. Let them go above us. It's fine. Let them go above. And then that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Just hang on to it. Hang on to it. Beautiful. Now we're going to go back to that second lane. Drive it in deep. I got it. Nope. I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. See what happens when you leave that open? You can't leave that open. That's the one mistake I make right there. You just can't overdrive the corner. It's just, you're asking for death. All right, I'm gonna back off here. Cover this second lane again. Make them go to the high side. Gonna cover the second lane at all times. Looking my outside. Car's getting looser and looser. It's not really anything I can do with that. I mean, I was loose, but I got pelted coming out of the corner. It is what it is. I'm not even going to get mad about it. There's nothing we can do about that. I was getting loose. They don't care, right? They pelt you coming out of the corner. It is what it is. We ran a good amount of laps, so I'm content with a caution coming out there. We will pit, and we will go again. Again, I've told you guys, I'm in the right mindset today. I'm focused on getting a good result no matter what. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... 12, 13, 14, 15 cars. Looks like they're coming down pit lane. Maybe more. Yep, more up front. So it looks like half and half. Split half and half directly between the front and the rear. I kind of maybe want... The thing is, you need to keep the car loose if you want to rotate the center, but if you rotate the center, you're going to get loose off. I'm going to keep it as is and just try to manage it, so we'll see. Okay, we got what we wanted. Half the field is pitted, half the field is stayed out. It's going to be differing strategies now, and now we kind of want this to go green for a little bit, but I do know that I can keep up with the field, so I'm going to try and keep up with the field while also keeping this thing green. So, again, it's not really in my hands, though. If I just get pelted coming out of... Okay, what the heck is going on here? It might not stay green for long if they're doing that in the middle of the corner. Lord have mercy. They were like 6 wide for a second. This is going perfectly so far. I'm exactly where I want to be. 41st place. But I'm just not getting involved. I'm just, running the low lane and just staying uninvolved. I'm not getting... I don't really want to... I'm not overdriving the center of the corner. I'm just not getting involved at all. We have 2 guys behind us that are just not that quick, so we're kind of in our own little spot and we're just waiting for green flag stops. This is exactly what we're gonna do. Again, I told you guys, I'm in the right mental state. I'm not gonna let myself, like, the thing is, like, I'm like, oh, I don't want to caution, then I go up there and I try racing, but the thing is, I have to realize that if I go up there and race, I'm putting myself at risk to getting caution because there's just things I can't control up there. So I'm just gonna continue running this line. I'm saving my right front tire a little bit too because I'm not overdriving the corners in the middle, and I'm just waiting to get the run off. And if Annette wants to go below me, I will let him go. I'm not gonna fight this. Oh, here they go. They teamed up on me. They teamed up on me. I was trying to let Annette go, and then Castle on the top side was like, "Nah, I'm gonna give you a bump as well." So that's fine. No caution. I lost a little bit of time, but it's okay. I'd rather be back here than in that mess. Pit stops are about to start. Crew chief just said car in front is heading to the pits. So that's good news. We've made it to green flag stops, and now you could see they check up a little bit.
We got this, buddy.
And now we just wait. We wait and let this thing play out. We just got to go as fast as we can to keep up with everyone in the pack, but then just let it play out. I'm kind of saving my tires and stuff, understanding that we got to go all the way, not burning up the right rear tires. So I like the way this is shaping out so far. I got to be careful with these 2 behind me. I'm trying to let Austin Dillon go on the high side. And if they want to pass me, I just got to beware of that. Now we got a lot of cars coming. Tony Stewart's on his way.
I gotta make sure that at second lane. Nope, nope. Stewart's down there. Okay, just let them go. Just let them go. Let them go. Let them go. I'm not fighting it. I'm just running my own line. Just running my own line. Can I get in front of Kenseth and just run that second line? It looks like we can. Yes, we can. All right, now we just got to park this thing right there. And just let Kenseth go around the outside. Let them go. Let them go. Let them go. There we go. All right. And not fighting it. Just let them go. Clint Boyer and Jeff Gordon are guys that I'm like in a direct battle with because they're playoff guys towards the bottom of the standings right now. So I'm trying to hold them up a little bit, but not taking too many risks. I've held up Clint Boyer for about 2 laps. I'm going to try to hold up Gordon. And I'm not going to be able to hold him up. He's going to just pass me around the outside, so it's fine. It is okay. We let those guys go. Hopefully we were able to hold them up a little bit. Nope, nope, nope. Back out of that. Thank you. All right, we are now leading the race. So that is nice. Everyone else has come down pit lane. We continue on. We're going to go as far as we can. Try to get this fuel mileage working. We're going to get split 3 wide here. Just got to be careful. Just be careful. Just be careful. Don't get involved in any wrecks. All right, just let them go. I think we're doing extremely well right now. The car is running a little bit hot. So, but I think that's just because we're in a lot of traffic. I don't need to lower the tape. I'll be in clean air because I'll probably be in last place after this, so it's fine. Oh, they are swarming around me. I have to pit this time by. Books, Lewis. Books. This time by. I need to get to the bottom. How am I going to do this? Books. This time by. All right, we're pitting this time by. I'm trying to get this thing turned down. There we go. Okay. We're not going to do anything. We're going to leave the car as is. Engine temp should come down. We're fine. I don't want to waste 2. Actually, should I waste? Let the 2 seconds run. Nah, leave it as is. Heck with it. Alright, we should be in last. Let's see. Yes, we are in last place. That's fine. I am okay with the way the race is going. We're gaining a lot on fuel mileage, so let's just see how it plays out. We're fully committed to this strategy, guys. Pit stops have started, and look at what I'm doing. Saving. I'm just saving. I am committed on gaining a pit stop on the field. It's the only way I feel I can get a result this race. So that is what we are going to do. I am in full save mode for the remainder of this race, just trying to go as far as I can. Even if I catch a caution at the right time, it will gain me track position. So this is the plan. This is what we're going to do. All right, lap 49. We're about to take the lead from Jimmy Johnson. We are now the leader. I've lost. I mean, by the time we pit, we might be a lap down, genuinely. But we're gaining so much time on the field. So in terms of the pit stop, that's kind of all that matters. We're just trying to get like a top 20 finish. I don't even think we're on path to win this race, even if we do pit 1 time less than the field. That's just kind of how slow we are. So it is what it is. I'm just constantly going to save. This race still has a long way to go. It's long 40 laps left. I don't really know what the fuel situation is. I'm just saving as much as I can. I don't know how long I can go on a run. I haven't really been paying attention in terms of the fuel mileage. I'm just saving. I think after this we will have to pit at least 1 more time. I think maybe the field will have to do 2, but maybe not. Maybe they can only do 1. Maybe they'll be able to do 1 more time as well, but we will see. After this, it should be only 1 more time down pit lane. Again, we're kind of aiming for a top 20 finish at the moment. Even with the 1 less pit stop, we are still most likely, you know, not going to win the race or even come top 10. So it is what it is. All right, we got pit this time by Books, Lewis. Books, lap 55. Let's see how this is all going to play out. 3rd gear, 2nd gear, 45 miles per hour. I do need to lower the tape a little bit. You see it's hurting the car, so I need to lower the tape. Where's my freaking tape? All right. So it's going to be a little bit longer of a pit stop, but it's fine. Again, we're aiming for like a top 20 or top 25 finish here. If we get that, I'll be happy. So we're probably going to be a lap down after this, guys, most likely. And then we just got to survive again. Hopefully no cautions. I can't get involved in any wrecks. We're going to be in the pack after this because we will be a lap down. So, let's see how this goes. All right, where are the leaders? Where are the leaders? There they are. They're coming. Okay, so we are going to be involved for a little bit. So we just got to be really smart and really careful with all this and how we do it. We can't really race these guys. I just need to manage our own race. We're not involved in this. We are a lap down. If caution comes out, I mean, it's not going to be good. So I need to... Are they pitting? I don't know. Yes, they are. Okay, so we go through there. Gordon is looking inside. Cannot afford a caution. We have fresh tires here, so I'm going to try to pull away if it's even possible. But let's just see. I can, well, no, I'm definitely quick enough. Okay, I'll be able to stay in front of them. All right, so I'm just going to push hard until they pit, and then I'll go back to fuel conservation. I might actually make a pass. They're on super old tires, I'm on fresh tires, and now I can actually kind of race with them. But I mean, even on fresh tires, you can see I'm struggling to make a pass. I'm struggling. Ooh boy. Okay, yep. Let's not try that again. I'm just gonna run my own line. Never mind. That was almost really bad. All right. Good news is they're already pitting. So it's only been what 3 laps after we pitted, and some guys are already pitting. So that's good. That's a terrible entry into that corner. What am I doing? Ay. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. Just keep running our own line. Wait for everyone to leave, and then we'll start saving again. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. I didn't even know he was there. Oh, it's fine. We got away with it. No right front suspension damage. No caution. It's fine. Oh my god. That would have been terrible. Alright, I think Kyle Busch is pitting this time by... Is he? Yes, he is. That's going to put us back on the lead lap. So we survived being a lap down. We are P16 right now. We're back on the lead lap. And now, well, now we're up to P12. So 65 of 90. Can they make it to the end from here? I don't think so. I do not think so. Can you go 25 laps on a tank of fuel? To my knowledge, no. We've ran 10 laps, right? We pitted on lap 55, if I was correct. We're already halfway on fuel. And it's lap 65. So you cannot go 25 laps on a tank of fuel. So we're in good shape here. I'm not going to save because there's no way I can save to the end. Like, it's just not going to happen. I need to pit one more time, but after one more time, I'm fine. So I'm just going to push as hard as I can while I can, because we're kind of racing guys for position right now. Since once this all cycles out, you will see that the pack of cars back there are technically for position. So if you can think about it, we're the leader, but we're the leader by about like 5 seconds. That's about what we have, I think. So I'm going to push really hard here. Just do what I can. All right, lap 70, we are back in the lead. Jimmy Johnson just came down pit lane. He seems like he could go farther than everyone else with the AI. We are back in the lead after I smacked the wall. It's a 4-second lead to Dale Earnhardt Jr. So that is the current gap. We are going to no more fuel saving. So we've saved enough fuel in the last run. We're going to push as hard as we can to keep the gap. And I'm literally pushing too hard because I'm slamming the wall. We will pit when we need to. It looks like it's going to be a 4-tire stop. It's not going to be 2 tires or anything else because we're going to need the 4 tires. It's going to be still a pretty long run. It looks like we can pit anytime now, from now to when we run out of fuel. Like, the pit window is open, I think. We can make it from here to the end. I'm driving it way too hard. I seriously need to focus. But if I do pit, I will be a lap down. So we don't want to run in that scenario. So I'm going to push it all the way as far as I can to limit the amount of time that we're going to be 1 lap down. Because that caution can come out. We don't want to be in that situation. We'd rather be in this situation in first place than pitting now. And the fresh tires are not going to help. So we're still 3 seconds. The clean air is what helps. Fresh tires, you know, they help, but if you're fresh tires in traffic, it's not good since we can't roll the center of the corner. This race is playing. We're actually going for the race win now because they're not catching us as quickly as I thought. Still 3.9 seconds to Earnhardt Jr. So we are competing for the race win, lads. Can we get it? Oh boy. You know, we're not losing time. It's still 3.7 seconds. I mean, it's been like around 4 seconds this whole time that I've been out front. Guys, we might actually win this race. Like, genuinely, we might win this race. I'm actually quite shocked at the moment what's going on. 3.6, 3.5, but they're not catching fast enough. Especially since we're on old tires. I will be pitting in the next like 2 laps to get fresh tires. This is shaping out to be very nice. All right, moment of truth. We have to pit this time by. Here we go. From here until we get basically back to the top 5, we need to hope there's no cautions. So that is the plan. All right, one last time down pit lane. 3rd, gas it up. 2nd, 45, 4 tires, no changes. Oh boy, everyone say a prayer, say a prayer, say a prayer. Oh, come on, let's go. Alright, there's Junior, there's Stewart, there's all the guys that we are technically racing now. Let's be careful getting up on the track. See everyone here. Careful, careful. I'm not trying to get involved. Okay, again, not getting involved. I just need to stay right here until they pit. So we have fresh tires. Don't get involved. They're pitting apparently. Let's keep an eye on this. Keep an eye, keep an eye. Some of them are. Okay. So we just gotta keep an eye on everyone, please, please, please. Nope. I'm blocking that. Going back up here. I will give him room. I'll give him room. I'll give him room. There, we can park it right here. It's fine, it's fine. Do not get to that outside lane. We're good. We got fresh tires. It's fine. Alright, we're going to run this third lane in 3 and 4 every single time because I don't know who's pitting and when they're pitting. So we're just going to run this third lane every single time. Give ourselves a little bit of a gap in case they do pit. They didn't pit that time, so now we're going to let Casey Kane go. There he goes. Alright, let him go. It's fine. We're not battling them. Alright, technically the leader has 6 laps to go. We are P14. Lads, if it finished right now, I'll be very happy. I will be very happy, but it's still going. Still another 6 laps. People do have to come down pit lane. And we're kind of on our own still. I don't see Junior or anyone like that. I'm looking back there. Tony Stewart. Don't really see those. I don't know where they are, but we're P12. Now P11, P10. Alright, so P10. Junior is just coming out of pit lane. He's on the apron there. You can see him. He's on the apron. He's about 2.5 seconds behind. There he is. He's merging onto the track. So technically, we should, if everyone pits, still be leaders. I think Jimmy Johnson's the one that's to watch out for. Because he pitted on 69, if I remember. He might be able to make it to the end. But I don't care. This is a success already. Even if a caution comes out right now, guys, it's a success. It is an absolute success. P7. Oh, my Lord. What a great call. Great. I finally used my brain. I just realized what we had to do. Started saving fuel in that second run. I wasn't even thinking about that. I didn't even know what the fuel mileage was, but I kind of got lucky with how it is. Jimmy Johnson's now leading. Now, he's right there. He's like first in line there. Now, when will he pit? That's going to be an interesting little scenario. He continues to stay out. He's the leader. We are not a lap down, so even if a caution came out, we would be on the lead. We'd be the last car on the lead lap, actually, so it's kind of wrapped up now. P4. Oh, guys, I think we're going to do it. Now, if we could get the win, we don't got to worry about Dover. That will be very nice. So I would like to win the race. Let's see if that can happen. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is less than 2 seconds behind, but it's really going to be about, will Jimmy Johnson pit? There's only 3 laps left in the race. Will he pit? And if he pits, does it take fuel only? So that's the whole scenario here. Jimmy Johnson stays out. He's coming 2 laps to go. I think Jimmy Johnson might win the race. Being completely honest, I think he might win this race. We're going to be P3. Truex is also not pitted. I think they can make it on fuel. So it doesn't look like we're going to win, but it looks like we will come home in 3rd or 2nd, depending on Truex and Johnson. They're on 2 laps to go. I don't think they're pitting. I think they have this. They have it done. So, yeah. Well, it's not going to be a win. Oh no, Jimmy's pitting. Jimmy's pitting. He's pitting with 2 to go. Jimmy Johnson is pitting with 2 to go. Is Truex pitting? Truex did not pit. Truex did not pit. He took the white flag lap. So Martin Truex Jr. is going to win the race. And it looks like we're going to come home in 2nd. So we're not going to get the automatic qualification into the next round. We're going to have to survive Dover, which is annoying. But with a 2nd place finish, it all but should guarantee us into the next round, depending on what the point standings look like. Truex stays out. Truex is going to win the race. There it is. Truex somehow makes it on fuel. I don't know how he made it on fuel. It was always Jimmy Johnson that was the last one to pit. So that came out of nowhere. We are going. I know the leaderboard is saying we're like 31st or something. That's not the case. We are going to come home in 2nd place. Only 2 cars on the lead lap. No, more actually. 2, 3, 4, maybe like 6 or 7 cars on the lead lap here. 2nd place it is. Perfect strategy. It's not the race win, but we'll take that. We will 100% take that. Perfect result. We move on to Dover. Job's not done into getting the next round, but we did an incredible job. Looking at the playoff guys, just going down, looking at everyone. Okay, so it looks like a lot of the playoff guys did well, actually, which is not ideal. Yeah, a lot of them did pretty well. They're all kind of in the top 10 or top 20. So, Dover still looks like it's going to be pretty rough. Okay, the all-important point standings are messed up. They are not showing correctly, so I think we're not gonna really know what they look like. And get all these stupid. We're not sponsored by anyone. Shut up. Okay, 2082 is what we are at. So we are leading the point standings, but Truex won, so he's technically advanced. 72, 64. You can see it's messed up a little bit. Okay, so Dan Lehner Jr. is at 52. 66, 58, 58, 58. So we're looking for the bottom four. 47, 38, 38. And then Junior's at 52. That's the bottom four. So we are at 82. So we have a 30-point advantage on 12th. 30 points, guys. So it's not guaranteed, but it's a very healthy margin. So that's the situation. We should make it into the next round, but we just can't finish in last at Dover like we did earlier in the season. We will do that in the next video. Take care of yourselves. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you're not already. Subscribe if you're new. Hopefully you guys are enjoying. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.